taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. To start the drive, the quick throw to the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Gain makes it second and medium. They'll feed the back again. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He'll hand it off. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Powering through. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. It stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Wideout's now clustered. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Pitches to the back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. That's a deep kickoff. The back of the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss in 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Alabama.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Vols will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
And out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The ball's looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Trying to run it. It's Hamilton. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Alabama. It was a foot race, and he won it. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Alabama 24, Tennessee 14.
And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the tailback's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Vols.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
21.
Returner looking to make a play here. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Hands off to the left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Direct snap to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 24, Tennessee 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the right side. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Hamilton. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying to extend the play. Plenty of time to scan the field. Finally flings it to the left side.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it inside the 10. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Tennessee. They jump in front here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Physical run, breaking tackles. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Plenty space at the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's going to take another shot right here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here's the handoff. Look at him run through those tacklers. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. And the Vols come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
There's a run call on third and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This time, a completion. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody.
And a sophomore making an impact play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tie.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. They tried for the consolation 2-point try, but this game is over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.